is January 28th. This is the pour. Har har, because it's not like you haven't been here to find that out. Okay. Hey, buddy. What do you got? What's the most important question?
Bum, 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 bum.
Why, that looks like an under 5% beer, Luke.
I wonder why.
Because one of us needs to stay sober at all times.
They can check the review from last week of Nickelbrook Kentucky Bastard 15%. I think it's 14.7.
14. Yeah,
that's
whatever.
That's why this week is a 4.7.
Talk to me about your beer.
It's missing a 1. Well, this is the Mount Begbie Cream Ale from Revelstoke, BC. It came highly recommended from a friend of mine. A delicately fruity beer with subtle honey flavor. This golden ale finished with a crisp hop edge.
I like hop edges.
And as usual, I'm going to use my classic Molson Golden Lucite beer opener. Here we go. And here comes the pour.
Very nice. It's a heady little beast you got going on there.
That's not too bad. It's nice and clear.
No, it's a cream, so it's got a.
Let's dig in.
It's got a nice color to it.
Ooh, that's interesting. I get like fruits. I can tell there's something else there. It's sort of not. Doesn't do anything. Like it's not
inoffensive. Would that be the word?
Yeah, it's like I just had a Hacker Shore, so my level for inoffensive is very low.
I mean, I appreciate a beer that's inoffensive.
Yeah, it's got great color.
Looks nice.
Let's dive in, shall we?
I think you shall, or should, or shall. That word, whatever.
Oh, that's where all the fun is. Whoa. Whoa. Fruits. I get the honey on the exhale. And there's just a hop. It's good. It's unoffensive. Okay, I've got my rating. What do you?
We could go all kinds of deep into style and all that crap, but it's a cream ale, right? It's a cream ale. It's a cream ale. It's a little more than a lager and a little less than an ale. Okay, so while you're finishing now,
no, a really great way to describe it. It's subtle.
I'm down with that. I'm down with any beer that I can drink 4 of.
You could probably
I shouldn't say
at 4.7 you could probably drink 14 of them.
Well,
it's good beer.
That's not a bad thing either. Okay, so I'm not going so light.
It is. Yeah.
I'm not going so light. I'm actually going. This is a strong beer. It's a 6.5%. Brewed in the Netherlands, and I do like Dutch beers as a general rule. This is called Carrie from Kaapse. A strong IPA, 6.5%. I really don't know anything about it other than drink it at 6 degrees Celsius, unpasteurized, whatever. So that's what I know about it. But I haven't met too many. Holy shit! It just overflowed all over my desk. Like it's literally dripping everywhere, and that's not so good for batteries, joysticks, or whatever. So I better get it in a glass. Apparently, it wasn't quite done fermenting. Let's get this into a glass. That tells me this is going to be an effervescent pour, and indeed it is. So I am slowing this right down. That is wow, it really is heady. Now it is an IPA, so I don't want to lose too much of the head option. Super, super, super hoppy, malty. It's got that sort of caramel resin hop flavor, like ripe red berries. Really sort of almost acidic, sharp, but lots of that malt, tons of malt. Kind of a tan head. It's not clear by any stretch. Kind of thick, and it is a strong, so it's gonna have some. But I don't know if I'm gonna have to. I don't want to drink the head. I want it to die back down, but it's continuing to grow. It's pretty. I'll give it that. It's attractive. Let's just get into it somehow, and if I end up wearing half of it, so be it. At least the beer didn't end up in the microphone. That's a good thing. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. That's a very big IPA. If the hops were down a little bit, I'd call it a barley wine.
Really?
Huge malt presence. A little bit of fruit, sort of, but it definitely doesn't taste like it was made yesterday. It tastes cellared. It's all of the flavors are very well blended. Like a true IPA. Typically, they're served fairly fresh, so that the hops are still fresh. These are very sort of integrated hops, so it's still really hoppy. Bitterness like crazy. It's definitely from what got spilled on my hand is sticky. So it's a thick malt. It's not a light IPA. Yeah. This is a big IPA. Very European. It's not at all a West Coast. It's not at all it's not a Stone. This is very much a European IPA. Big flavor, still very sweet. Lots of sweet to balance that hop aroma that's there. Really nice overall. I'm actually quite fond of it. I don't know if I would drink too many, but I would certainly buy it again. Like I said, it's got that. It's caramelly and roasty and or caramelly and fruity and hoppy and really
Sounds
big
good.
And thick. And you can see, it's holding on to that glass for dear life. Like, its head retention is incredible. In fact, I don't think the heads dropped. That's just what I sipped. So yeah, but it's got that barley wine richness. Yeah, brewed in Rotterdam. Cool. Another, and this is why I love my bottle shop, because they bring in stuff like this. Take down the bitterness. It's a barley wine, cold and bitter and hoppy. It's an IPA. Really nice beer. Really nice beer. Worth a try for sure. I know where my rating's going to be. Talk to me about your cream ale.
My review is this. Again, you can find it if you go through history. Yeah, if you go through history on our Twitter feed, you'll be able to see it. Untapped.com/users/Mr. Wilkinson.
User.
He's G Scratch. My check-in is inoffensive, subtle, honey and hop notes on the exhale, and fruitiness on the palate.
All right. I'm not. What's your rating?
Read yours off first, bud.
Okay. Haven't written it, so I'm working on that right now. What did I think? Hoppy, but well blended. Aromatics, malty sweetness. Can I type? No. With Fruit notes. Very effervescent. Very carbonated. Very carbonated. From the open. Great beer. It is. It's worth a try. I'm giving it a 3.5. It's not staggering. It's not over the top, but it is a very solid IPA. Yeah. And the I Believe in IPA 100 hoppy beers has just got that badge, so that's cool. So what is your rating look
so
like?
Greg, I'm actually, I had my mouse clicked in, and I was floating between 2.75 and 3.
Okay, where did you end up?
I think based on it being a cream ale, and it is like it's everything that it's supposed to be. There's no bad in it.
That's a good thing.
I could drink a bunch of them. Like if I had bought 4 of them, I would drink them all. I'm probably not going to buy it again.
That happens. That happens.
I want to give it a 3, but I think if I'm honest about it, I think it's a 2.75 for me.
Okay.
It's not doing anything cool.
So it's one of those, if you need some beer and it's on sale, you'll buy it because it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And I think every brewery needs to have that option, right? They need to have a, don't worry, it's right down the middle of the road. It's not going to bother you. It's not going to offend you. It's a very simple beer. And Hacker Shore to me is a 2.753 as well. It's not a 4. It's not a 2. It's right in that middle ground, and that's why I'm willing to pay $3.50 a bottle. I give Hacker Shore a 2. Exactly, I give Hacker Shore a 2.75. Yeah,
but without a doubt, I drink more Hacker Shore. Than any other beer.
Yeah, no. So ratings aren't always all there is. So that is it. That is the pour for tonight. That's the pour for tonight. Is that the pour?
Untapped.com/users/Mr. Wilkinson.
User/Mr. Wilkinson. User/G-Scratch. Patreon.com/Rysk Brewing. And
YouTube.com/RyskCA.
They're here.
Twitter.com/Rysk Brewing.
Facebook.com/Rysk Brewing Co. I think it's Rysk Brewing. But whatever.
This was the pour.
And this
Thanks for stopping by.
And this was the pour.